I'm my liability, literally. In this series, I've set out to accomplish the strongest low-level pure Gillinor has ever seen. A 10 HP Iron Man account with 60 attack, 99 strength, and just 31 prayer. No overheads. My end goal is to get my hands on the coveted Dragon Claws and rush people to Narnia. But there's a twist. If I get 11 HP, I'm restarting, and that's a fact. 816 out of 816. Man, I tell you what, it's like I'm playing an Ultimate Iron Man right now. I can never find enough room to bank with all of these crates in my bank. I really need to just bust these levels out somehow. 75 woodcutting was huge, but there's still a long way to go before we can even consider opening these. Good news is we just hit another herblore level, 36 now. So we're 2 away from making prayer potions. I tell you what though, these birdhouse runs are honestly changing my account. Like every run I feel like I get a couple of nests and really good opportunity to get some seeds for farming, which could indirectly relate to some herblore levels. Then we're also getting a lot of rings. Like that will be a ring of dueling, a recoil. Like it's insane why I didn't do these earlier. And then like an orange tree, a banana tree, like that's really good farming XP. You have to be doing your birdhouse runs on these accounts. Here are the first Raynars that I've farmed on this account. Like I said, I'm still 2 herblore levels off of making prayer potions, but at least we can farm them. I do have 6 more Raynar seeds, so some pretty good XP. And don't mind my dead Limpert root. We're finally at the spot where I've been trying to get for, I don't know, last 6 hours or so. But here comes 180 marks of grace. There it is. So we now have all of the marks of grace necessary to get a full graceful outfit. So let's get the top, the legs, the gloves, and the hood. Man, this stupid skill called mining is nearly complete. I'm about 300 experience off of 70. I don't really feel like I'm going to go for 75 or anything higher. I do want to open the crates sooner than later, excuse me, and I don't want to drag this out anymore. So yeah, here comes 70 mining. There it is. You can now mine adamantite. Members can now equip expert mining gloves. Don't even know what those are. Okay, cool. So we're 70 mining. We have 2 skills down now, the 70 mining and the 75 woodcutting, which leaves us with herblore, fishing, farming, and crafting. I'm thinking the next thing that we should do is herblore. Now that I have the full graceful set, I'll be able to quickly go to the Sorcerer's Garden and save some run energy while we're doing that. 65 thieving coming in here momentarily, and this should unlock the Summer Garden. And there we go. What I do want to do before I do herblore is just give a starting amount of herbs. So there's our starting amount. So I should probably show you my method of how I do one-click Sorcerer's Garden. And I actually got this method from Kemp Q. Basically what you're looking for is you're looking for the summer elementals to link up perfectly on this wall and this wall. In some worlds, they just don't link up. My recommendation is just a hop. In this instance, they're linking up. So now all you're going to want to do is once that summer elemental gets to that square, then you're going to be golden. Now, it's going to take a couple of times to set this up, okay? But what I can tell you is the way it's set up right now, the first and third summer elementals are in perfect unison. So 2 out of the 5 are already set up. We're just going to set up the other 3. So it took 3 fails to get this one set up. We're close on this one. This one might be it. Oh, yep. We see, you just run right through it. And that one luckily was already set up. So that's it. So that's the very first load of Sorcerer Garden. Um, so now, like I said, they're all set up. They'll remain set up until you misclick. And unfortunately, if you misclick, what's gonna happen is, your maze is gonna be unset up. And the thing is your first and your third guys, may be off. They might not be hitting, the walls in time. So if that happens, then I just highly recommend that you hop worlds. 45 crafting coming in. That now unlocks maple birdhouses. I didn't think I was going to get a level because I actually only had 2 uncut emeralds. All these were already cut. And I'm just making some marine duelings. But hey, anyways, that's pretty cool. So now we can upgrade to maple birdhouses, and that I think should just increase my loot, but I really don't know what that means, to be completely honest with you. Maybe just give me more XP. We'll find out. Well, this level totally caught me by surprise, but 38 herblore, obviously a big milestone level because now I can make prayer potions. Not like I need them in terms of overhead prayers, but maybe occasionally when I'm PKing with 31 strength. I don't know, maybe I could use one. But what I want to do is I want to make these all into energy potion 4s. And then I also want to buy a shit ton of chocolate dust so I just have it. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, one more hop here and this should be good. We have quite a few chocolate dust in the bank. There's no point of even running back there. Let's just teleport right to Castle Wars and get you guys an amount. Okay, so this puts us to how many? 512. That's very good. We're going to have those for quite a while. So now what I can do is finish off these and then get back to getting more herbs. While you guys are looking at it, the last load of Sorcerer's Garden for quite a while, I have completely bailed on 60 herblore. I'm gonna only do 50. The reason being is this has taken me probably 25 hours for 50 herblore. No exaggeration. When I get to the bank, I'm gonna do a full calculation, but by the time I get 60, it will at least be probably another 20 hours or so. I can't put that much time into herblore, especially when I'm going to be getting a lot of herbs. And then also a lot of seeds from farming, or from rather my wintertop crates for farming. So it doesn't make sense to continue. I think 50 is good. I really want to move on. But let me give you guys a quick little explanation of how this has taken 50 hours. So basically, you can get 28 herbs every 20 minutes or so. Okay, so if you take the number of total herbs that I have, I won't include those, but the 12 Harlanders is actually probably somewhere in the 200 range. So I'm going to go ahead and add about 188 or so. Reason being is because I've used a lot of energy potions. So we're at nearly 2,000 herbs, all from Sorcerer's Garden. And remember, I told you you can do about 3 loads per hour. So 1821 divided by 84. So nearly 22 hours of just collecting herbs. But I do want to take you to past Mac and show you guys how I got my Snape Grass, because it is a method that I'm sure many of you don't even know of. One of the secondaries that I'm going to need is Snape Grass. Now, the best way for me to get Snape Grass, and I don't even know how many people even know of this area, is up here, right northeast of the vinery. There's actually 10 Snape Grass spawns. Okay, so that should be the last load. Let's see what we ended up getting. Oh, 300 on the dot. Couldn't have got any better than that. So let's buy a good amount of iron newts. Just buy 10 of them. I think that gets me 1k of them. That should be plenty for now. And now what we need to do is we need to do Nature Spirit quest. We don't want to complete it though. If you complete it, you get defense experience. We don't want that. All we want to do is unlock the Blessed Silver Sickle. The Blessed Silver Sickle is used to cast Bloom on the Mortmire logs to get the Mortmire fungus. Now, we do have a prereq, I believe, to Nature Spirit. So Nature Spirit requires Restless Ghost. All I have to do is kill level 13 skeleton. I'm probably just going to cannon that. And then that should give me a couple more prayer levels, which will get me also one step closer to 31 prayer as well. Okay, time to get the skull. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm just going to set up my cannon. There's some tables over here, so I should safe spot it. Not like I'm, too worried about dying or anything. I have a bunch of food. That seems like a pretty good spot right there. I also have a kind of like a fence I can work with. Cool thing about this account is you just kind of play according to your surroundings. Oh, you don't even have to kill it. That's right, I totally forgot. Well, I just one-headed anyway, just for good measure. Now bow to me, boy. I'll bow to you. Thank you. Okay, 1 quest point, 1,125 prayer XP. That takes me to level 15 prayer now. Sweet, man. So next, like I said, is Nature Spirit. So we just got the Silver Sickle. So now the next thing to do is to collect a couple hundred Mortmire fungus. Okay, so this is going to be my last load here, and then I'll have enough to make all the Avanto I have in my bank. So actually after this I'll be able to start herblore. But what I want to do though first is to quickly get 52 cooking. And 52 cooking is a requirement for the botanical pie, and the botanical pie is going to help me make some potions that I otherwise wouldn't be able to make. So we'll finish this, we'll get 52 cooking, we'll make the botanical pie, and then after that we should be good to go and bust out herblore to 50. Then we can finally move on. And that should be good. Alright, let's take a look at the bank. 148, 134, yeah, we're Gucci. Alright, so there's 52, can now do botanical pies. There we go, 50 herblore. You can now make fishing potions. The long grind is finally over. I might as well just finish these last couple of energy potions though. So I've been using botanical pies to boost most of my herblore. So actually I was very happy that I calculated this out correctly. So now that herblore is done, what we really have left is crafting, fishing, and farming. But the thing with fishing is it really doesn't matter since I'm at 10 HP. So like getting 70 fishing or whatever to increase my chance of getting sharks, none of that really matters. So fishing I'm calling done as well. So crafting and farming is going to be my focus. I don't want to get too high of farming because what happens is if I get like 90 farming and I get all these high level seeds, then I can't even use them for herblore. So I'm thinking 60 farming would be pretty good. And then we'll finish this off with, I don't know, 50 to 60 crafting as well. And then we'll be ready to open up our crates. So with that being said, I can confirm that next episode I will be opening up the crates. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying the series, feel free to leave a like. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.